Oh, honey, just because your bank account may be sad doesn't mean your face needs to be, okay? Never. So I have a whole tutorial prepared for you guys. So even if you're broke, you're never gonna look busted. Get ready. I'm gonna make you look fabulous and save your wallet some money. Well, hello, darling. If you are new here, I am Christy Nicole. I have been doing makeup since 2008, so you do the math. Welcome, welcome to Beauty Mundo. Bienvenido a mi canal. Today is all about the you saw the thumbnail. Drugstore. Hello. Get ready. I'm excited. I bought a lot of new stuff for you guys. Because for those of you who don't know, I sold luxury makeup for 13 years. Now I just show up at your house, honey. So if you want to book me, girl. But so now I just freelance and just purely do makeup. Before, I'm pulling everything out. Before I did it in store. And so I'm just used to doing luxury, a little secret, a little revelation between you and me. Drugstore, when I was growing up, was really bad. I probably only really stuck with either like L'Oreal or Maybelline because I just feel like they were the best and continue to be. But it gives me like sometimes buying drugstore makeup, not really anymore because it has gotten better, but it would give me like, oh girl, you're back in high school. So basically you're broke and you can't afford anything good. Like gives me a little bit of trauma almost like that. So I do use a ton of luxury, but I thought, I was that broke girl. Someday it's not even about being broke anymore. It's just, I want to try this product and it's like going viral or whatever. And it looks really good. And like I said, Drugstore has stepped it up so much. It's not like it was in the 90s or early 2000s. So I'm breaking out of my little wheelhouse for you guys, and I'm so excited because broke but never busted, honey. That's like that's gonna be like, I need that on a shirt. The face card should never decline, my darling. So that's why I want to do this for you guys, because I get not everybody, we all have different priorities. So $60 for a foundation, $50 for eyeshadow. Like, I get it. I know, girl. I know. I've been there. So that's why we're doing this video. Ooh, that's really light. I just got this. This is a corrector. I like things to be either pink or peach because they color correct. So something that's gonna color correct. A lot of times, if you have darkness, you cannot just go over it with something brighter. It'll just be a lighter shade of whatever, purple, gray, blue, whatever you're trying to brighten. So a color corrector is going to help cancel out whatever color you're trying to get rid of. Then you go on top with your lighter concealer or what have ya. So this is very new. Like I said, I've always been like Maybelline, L'Oreal. I don't know why, I've just always trusted them. And then funny enough, I've worked for so many brands that L'Oreal owns. You know what? Let's just put a little this is like one of my absolute just favorites. Even out of my luxury ones. I think for me, at least on my skin, it seems to even work better than the Charlotte Tilbury. So This is what I'm talking about. Like, story time. I used to be a snob. I used to be a snob and be like, ew, drugstore, ColourPop, ew, which I have a lot of ColourPop today. And so I used to be all, and I had to check myself real quick, because then I just slowly but surely started using, I'm doing Morphe setting powder on my eyes. I had to check myself real quick, girl, because I'm like, girl, you love makeup, so you need to just stop. Oh, so I've just been so excited to get this video out, you know, these last few videos, because now, so again, if you're new, hello, Christy Nicole. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but hi, I'm Christy Nicole, your mermaid guide. So I originally started Beauty Mundo because I'm like, yeah, I want my whole world to be beautiful. I'm obsessed with aesthetics, yada yada. But then I just started thinking, and I felt like it was like really placed, like God placed it on my heart. Like, think about all the beautiful women that you have come in contact with, and they still feel so bad about themselves. No matter how pretty you make them look, no matter how beautiful they are, their body, they got the money. Honey, I go to some rich homes here in Dallas. Shout out to Highland Park. Shout out to Turtle Creek, University Park, okay? You're thinking, girl, you're beautiful. You're rich. Like, why aren't you, like, what's the problem, homegirl? And it really is something that I want to help women with is, yes, the outside. Hello, this video is about makeup, so we're focusing on our outer appearance today. But really thinking and meeting all these people who just have so many issues, and it's so much more. It's so much more. Like, living a rich, abundant, beautiful life is so much more than having an Equinox membership and driving a BMW, because I meet women like that all the time and they are not kind to themselves. So I have been called to help you guys live the best, most beautiful life from the inside out. That's Beauty Mundo. But I feel like I haven't, like, focusing on stuff like that and then not so much makeup. And so I'm like, we need a little makeup toot. We need a little makeup toot today. And these are a little bit more on the cool tone side. So a little bit more of these gray browns. These are pinks, but they're like dusty pink, not really like the coral or orange pink or anything like that. Y'all need to go watch my color theory video, okay? Because understanding color theory is so crucial for feeling pretty. Like 9 times out of 10, you don't feel pretty because something is off color theory wise with either your makeup, your hair, your outfit. You're just not feeling as pretty as you could be because you are in the wrong color palette. Now, for me, I am neutral, obviously a medium skin tone. Don't let the bright lights fool you, honey, because I am tanned right now. I've been laying out. I've been trying to get me some color, honey. But normally, I'm like a light in the light medium space. Winner. Making a fool out of me. Turning me pale, like I guess it does to all of us. So I can wear an array of undertones because I'm neutral. But the issue with if you're more neutral, sometimes cool tones, depending on the level of opacity, like how much opacity is like how much color shows through. So if something is sheer, it's not opaque, it's sheer, you could barely see it. But if something has intense color, so depending on the level of intensity in something that's cool tone, if you look like me, it can really wash you out. But luckily, with this mermaid hair, I have been able to play in cool tones a lot more. I mean, I still would when I would when I had my dark hair, my almost black hair. Oh God, this is so, I almost feel like romantic. That's another one that's coming up for you guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna be doing all of my brides, especially if you're a destination bride. I'm gonna be doing bridal makeup, but I'm gonna be focusing on, since I do so many brides and just like wedding makeup in general in the summer, I want to focus on anti-humidity bridal makeup. Oh my gosh, let's do this this white. It's a flat white, if you can't tell on camera. But I'm like, why would you do that to your guests? Outdoor wedding in Texas during the summer, y'all. You're savage. Summertime is low-key when I just hate being a makeup artist because it's just so damn brutal. It's so damn brutal. Let's move on to skin. Okay, and then we'll decide. I feel like I need to break out of what I always do and challenge myself because I just love, these compacts do have a mirror. I just love shimmer. I love sparkle. Ooh, I was so excited for this. The first one I ordered on Amazon, it came broken. And I was so bummed. That's another part of the reason why I was like trying to wait. There was also another L'Oreal blush that I was supposed to use, but then it just like kept getting like, oh, delivered now tomorrow, Well, I said, you know what, forget you, and I'm just buying something else. And I'm glad I took a chance because then when I went to Target, I got the cutest ColourPop blush, and now I want to buy, unfortunately they don't have a lot of colors, but I want to buy more colors. Ooh, 2016 with the highlight, honey. I've just always been, I will teach soft glam for you guys because it's just not always about me, but I am 8 out of 10 times a full glam girl. Yeah, the soft glam, sometimes it needs to happen, but 8 out of 10 times I'm a full glam girl. Okay, I think, so I always like to do a highlighter first because it just looks so natural when you put it underneath your foundation. I have been obsessed. If you guys saw my short, obsessed with this Maybelline, I'm like blinking, Maybelline foundation. My only problem is that the hotter it gets, it's just really hard to wear for me because I'm combo, so I will get oily. It's harder for me to wear an oil-based, excuse me, this is not oil-based, it is a water-based foundation. It's harder for me to wear a water-based foundation. So I'm kind of like, oh, do I really put a lot of this on? But first we're gonna do underpainting. So using all of the creams and everything first. It's funny, I like highlighter. I can do highlighter, cream, and powder first. But if I've done like, try to do like powders and never, like no. Like I The powder bronzer has to. I can do highlighter, cream, and powder first. But if I've done like, try to do like powders and never, like no. Like mm-mm. The powder bronzer has to go on top of powder. These are a little sheer for my liking. These ColourPop sticks. I normally, my go-to for a stick bronzer is Rare Beauty, which I don't think is expensive. It's, I think, $28. When I have my brand, I really want to model it around Rare Beauty in the fact of it's luxury, because I'm a sucker for packaging. Okay, as much as I love that, like, this is a great product, the packaging does not excite me. Like, I don't, and obviously it's very inexpensive because it's affordable. So like, but when I pick this up, it's so cheap, it makes me just feel sad, if I'm gonna be totally honest. Where stuff like this is actually cute, and because it's glass, it feels more expensive. But that's like my thing. I love good packaging, and Rare Beauty makes really great packaging, but their prices are super friendly in my opinion. Like, if you're gonna go drugstore, see, I just feel like my problem with this is that it's so thin, which for a lot of people, that's like wonderful. But when I am dealing with this disgusting heat and I want my products to stay on long, I want a thicker consistency, because it's just gonna it's just gonna fade so much. So depending on, of course, your skin type, depending on how you like things to feel on your skin, like something like this in the winter, totally fine. Funny enough, I actually don't think I need to go as heavy with things in the winter because it's just so dry. But like this, I'm like, ugh, are you gonna like disappear? I feel like, it's gonna disappear on me in like 20 minutes. It's gonna be gone, which is probably not true. I'm just used to my Rare Beauty. This packaging! So, like, I just want more colors just for the packaging. It's so stinking cute. And you're probably wondering why I have not done any, also very thin consistency. So if you love that or hate that, you may be a fan or not. I feel like if this is good for people who don't know how to do makeup, because I know the Rare Beauty ones are super pigmented. And if you don't know how to blend, you're going to be there like, holy cow, what do I do? Oh, concealer, because I just saw my concealer. If you guys are like, why are you doing all of this without any concealer on? I actually like to do concealer last so that I can see how much I actually need, because I think especially with eyes like mine, my under eyes get really dry, and so I want to do concealer last so that I can see how much I actually need, and then it just really helps as far as like, it just really helps me see how much brightness I need. Okay, so let me do my Loreal. This I'm just gonna do forehead and then bottom cheeks, and then use my, that is nice that at least there's a mirror. I normally like the Makeup Forever powder. Coming my summer months, like just using some concealer, this Makeup Forever concealer, and some powder, and then call it good, because it's just, like I said, it's just so dang hot. Now that we're all powdered, powdered and ready to go. Again, secret to your makeup lasting so long. Okay, I'll do some powder bronzer, L'Oreal. Although with me already starting to tan, I'm gonna need this will just again probably be saved for winter time because it's already like, I feel like not dark enough. And because I am somebody, oh my god, you guys, I really like me some tanned bronzer. Like I really go in with bronzer. Me and bronzer, we have a very good relationship. I have a very good relationship with bronzer. So we are definitely friends. We are definitely besties. New little blush. I haven't even gotten it out of the package. New to you. Literally. Oh my god, that's funny. Is that really the name of it? Stop. I'm gonna die, you guys. No, it's really the name of it. Shout out this summer to anyone who is doing something new and stepping out of your comfort zone like I am with all this drugstore. You know, it's silly, but it's like, oh my god, this is my face. Honey, God gave me a beautiful face. He made me beautiful inside and out. But you get real scared. Like, is this gonna be ugly? Is this gonna be cheap? Is it just gonna wear off and not really work? Like, what's the... Oh, that's cute. Cute. Is this really gonna go on like how I want it to, and this, that, and the other? Honey, this is tea. This makeup is so tea. Ugh, I almost like want to put more. I don't think I like this bronzer, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I've worn it a couple of times now, and I feel like it just, I don't know, it looks too muddy. It doesn't look, it turns way too cool on me. So I'm just gonna add more of that. I'm gonna add more of the stick. It just looks like it doesn't look warm. Then I'm putting this on. I'm like, oh, this doesn't look as warm as I would like it to be either. Especially, I think because I have some of that olive. So maybe my skin, when things oxidize, it can just turn a little bit green almost, is sometimes how I feel when I... That's not doing it all. No, it just picked up. Can you guys see that? It's just like good, okay, I don't want to say good makeup, but I've had where I've done this before. I've constantly put creams over powder, and it should not disturb your makeup like that. It shouldn't wipe it away like that. So that's, it's like literally just taking off all of the makeup. Wow, that is, oh, the struggle. You guys, this is looking so horrible in real life. I know on camera you're probably like, Christy, what are you talking about? It looks fine. No, it does not. And no, it does not. I'm gonna have to do this video without bronzer. I'm gonna take this off, okay? Because if I don't believe in it, then I cannot recommend it to you guys. Like, in good faith, like, I can't be like, yes, here's the link, go buy the product. These just did not do it for me. And I was really trying hard to make it work. I've used them a little bit before, and I felt unsure, but I was like, Christy, stop no, I can't do this to you guys. So I am just going to use blush. I need to take all of this off, and then I'll be back. Okay, wiped it all off. I swatched this again because I was like, maybe it's just the powder, and I even put it a little bit on my cheek again. I'm like, no, its base is too mustardy for my skin. I do have this, oh, I'm scared since I'm wearing white. I do have this problem since I am more olive. I had it with the new Dior bronzers, with the new YSL bronzers. They just looked mustardy. They didn't have like a real warm, super warm, more of that red base to it. It looked, they looked bad. So not necessarily just a drugstore issue, but this, oh yeah, these are gonna have to go back because I know on camera it looked okay, but believe me when I say, good God, in person, it looked like a muddy nightmare. And like I said, I can't do that. I can't recommend something to you guys. So I guess my search for drugstore, because these are specifically supposed to be contouring no, it says bronze. Okay, because contour is more cool tone, but bronze sticks. And maybe I just need the color below, though, looked so deep. Ugh. I think maybe this is where I am actually going to put my concealer before any powder, because now I'm just worried that the way that I do makeup normally with my luxury stuff, I'm just not able to do with my drugstore stuff. So here we go. I think maybe that is where it can get a little hard with drugstore, is that there is not enough money for research and development. I don't know. That's why they don't have a ton of shade ranges and just things like that in certain products. So maybe, I don't know. But, ooh, that's so pretty. That looked just, what an awful nightmare. Like, I could not get that off of my face soon enough. But I just felt like you guys needed to see that. Like, I didn't want to be fake and just be like, yeah, okay, because it looked good on camera. And then knowing myself, like, I would have washed that off, but I'm not going to do that and pretend that it's something else, or pretend that I loved that L'Oreal bronzer and the ColourPop bronzing stick when I didn't. I'm not going to do that to you guys. So now I'll just go. That came out beautifully. The way that my eyes look so pink right now, it's a dream. Okay, so let's just repowder everything. I'll just go ever so slightly under, because I think I did a little too much last time. I do like some glow. I mean, I know it's Texas, but you get the glow no matter what. So let's go back with this. Oh my gosh, this blush is so beautiful. It's not all a loss, right? Not all of it. So stinking. Ooh, I was a little heavy-handed there. Does this have glitter though? Like, I don't know why my face looks like there's chunks of glitter on it, because I didn't use any glittery eyeshadow. So I'm like, what's, like, it's really weird. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, that looks good. Let's move on to brows. Where are my brows? Little tinted auburn gel, because she's a mermaid. And just lightly just help pick up the brows, but they're just a little bit, yeah, it just has a little bit of tint to it, so it's nice. So my brows just don't look as black. And I cut the tail of my brow. I saw Michaela do it on TikTok. And then a few days later, I said, you know what? I want to do it. I want to try it. And my brows grow so fast. So I just thought, if I don't like it, they'll grow back. Y'all, I shaved my brows in 8th grade. Okay, completely shaved them off because my sister's friend, I over-tweezed. I over-tweezed and my sister's friend was like, oh yeah, you know, hi, we grew up like in the East LA area. And so my sister's friend was like, yeah, if you just shave your brows, girl, you'll love it. It's so much better. You could just draw them on however you want. Now, lippies. I'm going to be using, this is the Suede from NYX. Let me see here. I like some of theirs. I don't know if these are the ones that I wish they were more pigmented, but I can't remember if it's their Suede line or which one it is. Yeah, this is, like, some people love that, but I wish it was just a little more pigmented. Yeah, I used to save up my lunch money just to buy drugstore makeup because my mom would not buy me any makeup. And then, oh, these are one of my favorites. Another Maybelline. What is this? Lead the Way. Their ink, their SuperStay ink. So good. So freaking good. I love these. They do get really dry though. So, warning. Super dry. How pretty is this color? Okay, I'm gonna do lashes off camera and then I'll be back. Here we go. We had some hiccups. That's all right. That's all right, it happens. Return it if it don't work, honey. That's what I'm gonna be doing. This is your sign. These lashes are from Kiss. I'm gonna label anything just in case. Sometimes you can only have so many characters in your description, so. But there we go. Broke but never busted, honey. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, hanging out. And that's all I got for you. So good, even with no bronzer. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course, claro. Like I said, Beauty Mundo. You're gonna live your best life from the inside out. And that's all, beauties. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Mwah. Toodaloo.